Hey guys, Dave Draper here for ToyWorldOrder, and it is Friday, September 4th. Force Friday. And according to my little friend here, it is 1:51 in the morning. I've been to Toys R Us, I've been to Walmart, been to Meijer, but I have not been to me. Toys R Us was kind of cool. We got the Lego piece. And I got this cool poster, which I'll have framed or something. But obviously, Force Friday was about the toys. The official release of the Hasbro Force Awakens and miscellaneous older toys Friday. And as you can see, I bought some toys. So we're going to take a look. I think it's going to be more of a quick overview than a full in-depth review of everything that came out. I did not buy everything that came out, but I think I got a pretty good cross-section of a lot of the major stuff. I didn't get the Micro Machines or the Titaniums. I did get one pop vinyl. I got BB because it's the only BB-8 that you could get aside from the Ray that came, the Black Series Ray. He's cute. One of the big ones that people were really excited about was the remote control one, and our friend Pixel Dan picked up one of these, so I would bet there's going to be a video of that coming up sometime soon. Obviously, the big thing were the figures. There were two kinds of the 4-inch figures, which is what I really cared about. There were these regular carded kind that also have, they're like a build-a thing, and they came in 4 different groups. And part of the problem is, when we do the close-up, you'll see that some of the figures in each group were from previous movies, like Darth Vader, who I have plenty of figures of. So we probably won't get to see some of these doohickeys properly built, but here's one group. This is, these are like listed somewhere. Yay, it's been a long night, guys. So, the blue, these are the blue guys. People are like, you know what the name is, dummy. I think these are the lava ones. We got Finn, who is the hero of the movie. We got Flame Trooper. And we got this guy, Constable Zuvio, who I think is poised to be the next Dexter Jetster. Just saying. We got Purple Group, Purple Wing, Purplish Wing, Dark Blue Wing. We got a pilot. We got the new TIE pilot. We got the Resistance Trooper. The Resistance are like the Rebellion this time around. The First Order is like the Empire. And then Poe Dameron, who is the X-Wing pilot from the new movie. Speaking of X-Wings, we'll just cut before we get to Green Group. Get the X-Wing. Apparently this is supposed to be really terrible, so I guess we'll find out in a minute. It's supposed to really be bad. Green Group. Green Group again had a Luke Skywalker figure, which I did not buy, but it did come with the main villain, Kylo Ren, and I think they're kind of posing her to be the Boba Fett, Captain Phasma, and she was a hard one to get last night. I will tell you what. Part of the reason that I went to 3 stores is because I missed her at Toys R Us and I missed her at Walmart. So. And then we got the boxed ones. The boxed ones are more expensive because they come with this little armor piece, which they wear. And again, we have apparently multiple groups of these guys too. Why would we not? But this is another Kylo Ren, but he's got a different head. He doesn't have the hood up. Yeah, it got me to buy it. We've got another Poe Dameron. This one in his little kind of non-X-Wing pilot uniform. I think this is kind of reminds me of Luke's jacket from the end of A New Hope. I think that's what they were going for. Kind of a standard uniform jacket. Another First Order Stormtrooper. Another flamethrower guy. Yay, flame. Ooh. We'll save him for later because he's special. Yes, I did get a couple of blacks. This was really hard to get. Toys R Us had 1 case of these. I did not get them, but we do have a First Order Stormtrooper, which was actually bought for somebody else who got one on his own. And I picked up a Kylo Ren because, you know, why not? So we'll take a little closer look at all these guys in a minute. We have some vehicles. I showed you the X-Wing. Let's have a speeder bike. I'm guessing this is non-canonical. If you look at the back, the back half of the bike looks suspiciously similar to the previous existing speeder bike toy, so I'm assuming this is probably a toy made for the good folks at Hasbro. I know one of the other things that I didn't buy was the Y-Wing, the mini Y-Wing, which was a Clone Wars vehicle that they reissued. Then we have Rey's speeder bike, which we do know is in the film, because it's in the trailer. So it kind of looks like a Luke's land speeder turned on its side. So I'm kind of keen to see this thing in action. Two more larger vehicles. We got the snow speeder, the new snow speeder for the bad guys. Bad guy snow speeder. I'm thinking this is the movie. It has a Lego set, so that's a lot of toyage for something that wouldn't actually appear in the final movie. And apparently part of the movie, the end of the movie, takes place on like planet Skyrim. So, oh no, don't leave me. And then we got Finn's kind of cool dune buggy thing. This one I'm not sure if it's in the movie or not. It's weird looking, and it doesn't seem to be made from a previous existing toy. So built from scavenged parts, this land speeder has been customized to hold up in harsh desert terrain. Ah, there you go. And it's got a different fin, and a little kind of black pajama thing, ninja fin. And lastly, now I know I was complaining. I realized I was just complaining about all the product from previous movies released this night, but they're now finally doing hero mashers for Star Wars, and I'm gonna get Bosch because Bosch is my favorite. I feel bad that we probably won't do as in-depth a review of this guy as we probably should, because I know that hero mashers are very popular, and we haven't really done them because I don't like them and Jason doesn't buy them, and this will probably be the only hero masher that I ever buy. So we'll maybe linger a little bit on him. But yeah, he goes into my Bosch collection. Okay, that's a heck of a lot of stuff. We will do some close-ups and take a little bit. I don't know if we'll take a super detailed look at everything, because I think by the fourth or fifth figure that just has 5 parts of articulation, you'll get the picture. But we'll try to give you a little overview of what's going on with Force Friday. Okay, so let's take a closer look at some of the packaging here. Here we have what I call the Tan Squadron. Again, they probably have proper names, but I'm just messing up. And here's a quick look at the back with the instructions for the little build-a-doohickey. They all have painted artwork, which is kind of cool. And again, we've got Finn, who seems to be the hero. Flamethrower guy, seems to be Flamethrower guy. And Constable Zuvio, what will his deal be? I don't know. Purple Squadron is Poe Dameron, the X-Wing pilot. First Order TIE Fighter pilot. And a Resistance guy. And again, you flip them around, they got little instructions for the thing, a little doohickey. At least they show you who all is in the little set to build the doohickey, so there's that. Be nice if they showed you everybody like the old school toys, but yeah. We got Green Squadron. Green Squadron has the 2 cool bad guys, Phasma and Kylo, and Luke Skywalker and Bespin fatigues for reasons. And again, you can see the thing on the back. And we're going to crack these all open and take as quick and perfunctory. We're going to take a quick look at all of them out of the package eventually. And then sort of light blue squadron, which has Rey and the First Order Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader, because we need another one of him. And then again, there's a look at the back. Quickly, here are some of the Deluxe guys. We have, again, Kylo Ren with a different, you'll notice his hood is down, so he looks different. And then they all come with a weird little armor piece. First Order Stormtrooper, which is probably just the same, but with a thing. Oh, he's a Flame Trooper, and he's the Stormtrooper. My bad. And then, as I said before, Poe Dameron in the different jacket, which matches Finn's jacket, so which I assume is some kind of uniform thing. Okay, let's take a quick, let's open these up and take a look at them loose. Okay, so here we have them out of the package. This is purplish group. The TIE pilot sits in his little thing. Poe Dameron has his little wing jetpack thing, and he's got a little, it's hard to see, but he's got a little Rise of Cobra blaster. My big horrible fingers. Probably cover that up. And then this guy has this thing that he holds. And he does come with a rifle. And I think I know what I'm doing. So, put him there. Let go. Let go. This is designed for small children. So, of course, it's utterly baffling to me. Wow, look at that. That's a thing. Okay, so next up we have the Tan Squadron, or the Tan Group. Again, these are not the real names. I'm just stupid. So I'm sure many of you in the YouTube comments have already pointed out. Studio. And Finn. Now, Finn's thing is supposed to be worn like a backpack, but it doesn't really have a plug. I don't know. He comes with a rifle that he drops. Now they do have ball jointed heads, and then for the points of articulation, they're all cut joints. So the arms, the legs. I noticed I made a comment earlier about the Finn that comes with a little space jalopy being all kind of a ninja outfit, and I noticed it seems to be what he's wearing underneath this. So there's the flamethrower trooper. His piece is kind of held like a shield for the Dewwacky. Constable Zuvio has these two axes, and then he comes with like a regular stick weapon thing. So we'll put Finn over here. We'll put Zuvio over there. I'm already getting parts lost. We'll put the flamethrower trooper over here. And then to build this amazing device thing, Dewwacky. Wow. Like a droid or something. Okay. The blades face in or out? Face in. I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll find out together. Happy trees. Whatever. Alright, little crab droid guy. Better than the turret. And then this guy, crab droid, has better articulation than the figures that supplied the parts. Well, that's fair. Next up is Teal Squadron. As I said before, I do not have all these guys because one of them is, I believe, Darth Vader, which I don't need another one of. So we've got Rey, and we've got the First Order Stormtrooper. Rey comes with a little backpack that has adjustable straps. I had a hard time getting anything but the lowest setting. And she also comes with a stick. Remember the good old days when everybody came with a stick? I remember the good old days when everybody came with a stick. Again, I don't have all the parts for this, so we're going to have to see what we can see. We'll set them both aside. Again, you know, the ball-jointed head, which is cool, because that makes it easier to do customs and stuff. And the 5 points of articulation. The paint apps on most of these guys are pretty good, I think. You know, not great, but it could be worse. I would rate them on a scale between Episode 3 and those horrible Avengers toys that they did this year. Which I bought, but, you know, any port in a storm. So, those two pieces go together like that. And there should be a third piece underneath there. What are you going to do? And then lastly, we've got Green Squadron, which is Captain Phasma. And Kylo Ren. And again, Ren's kind of cool. Phasma's kind of cool. It's interesting, there's already a little controversy about her. It is a female. She's played, I don't remember the actress's name, but she's played by the actress who plays Brienne of Tarth on Game of Thrones. And some people, by which I mean nerds, have complained that her armor is not very feminine, which means that it doesn't have, you know, bosoms and a bare stomach. And my personal feeling is that this is a Star Wars movie and not a Larry Elmore painting. So get over it. This, as I said before, this is also the hardest figure that I had to find. She was gone pretty quick. Because even though she doesn't look all sexy and stuff, people know she's a girl under there. She comes with a blaster. Again, just the standard articulation. I like that they didn't vac metalize her. I can see that being like a variation or a store exclusive down the road. But I prefer this silvery paint. Because vac metal breaks and comes off. And it's annoying over the time. So, not a fan. His weird piece is a bear trap that he holds. Bear trap. One thing I like about this guy is they went with the old school leg style, where like the robes are sculpted into legs and they just break in the middle. But one cool thing is, I don't know if you can see, but then they did the inside of the robe, which they don't normally. In the old school, it's just like a flat, straight line. And here they actually sculpted the inside of the leg inside the robe, which is kind of a neat middle ground, I think. I really like that. He comes with his lightsaber with the little cross things that all the nerds thought was stupid. I'm not going to lie, these guys could stand more articulation. Everyone wants more articulation. He's one of the figures that will be part of the Wal-Mart 3 3/4 inch Black Series. So he should be an exciting one, and you know, he's one of the 2 non-vintage movie characters, so he'll go fast, which will be fun to track him down. And as for the Doowacky, again, they come with Bespin Luke, so that's not getting bought anytime soon. But I will try to give you as much of the Doowacky as I can, which isn't much. I don't understand how this guy plugs in. It's confusing and annoying. And those are the basics. Okay, and here we have the loose deluxe figures. These guys like I said before, these guys pretty much seem the exact same toys, except for they've got these little backpack accessory things, which are not super impressive and certainly not worth the extra cost. And one interesting thing is some of these guys come with their accessory, like the Flame Trooper here comes with his backpack that the basic figure comes with, but he can't wear it when he's got his little armor piece on, and then his little flamethrower. I didn't look super hard. Didn't look like there was a place to plug it into. So there's that. We're gonna move the other guys out of the way because we're gonna do some stuff. All right. So, and like I said, this is just a piece. This is a little vest piece that clips on. Here's a little side-by-side comparison of the 2 guys. Oh no. Side-by-side comparison is the best I can pull off. And then this guy's got a green thing on, I guess, to hide him in the woods, and it's got little rockets. It's kind of doing the whole War Machine thing almost. This little piece in the front comes off. I found out. Ha ha ha. He does come with a little white, sort of weird, quasi Stormtrooper blaster, which makes sense. First Order guys and Stormtroopers. How are these 2 guys? Oh, they're not going to stand up either. Boy, I should have planned this out. And then there's 2 guys there. Now we get into some differences, which will be exciting. Kylo Ren, again, comes with his lightsaber and this little wrap. Again, a vest thing that doesn't really seem to contribute much. It does look kind of cool. And again, he comes with this little cape wrap thing that the basic figure comes with. The big deal, such as it is that his hood is down on this version, and it's up on this version. And as I said, I like the little sculpted inside the leg thing. I think that's neat. And the other big difference is basic guy has an open left hand, and the deluxe one has a closed left hand. Because when you're paying more for a figure, you want less play value. Obviously. And then he's just a Poe Dameron from a Poe family. Spare him this life of this monstrosity. His little jet backpack vest thing has kind of a rebel helmet thing going on. He looks cool. You know, the jacket is a separate piece. It's a little tougher plastic than I'm used to for that kind of a vest piece. It comes with a blaster. Here's the X-Wing pilot Poe. Again, the same guy. Here's Finn in his little snazzy jacket. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see the ribbing along the edge. I mean, these really remind me of Luke's jacket from the Medal Ceremony of New Hope. And those were the deluxes. Next up, I think we will look at the vehicles.